Today, I'm here to talk to you about some peak, okay? Amazing World of Gumball, all right? I'm not letting you all into a secret, okay? If you're old enough to be here right now, you definitely have seen this show, okay? And if you haven't, I'm about to enlighten you, okay? Go watch it. It's incredible, okay? One of the greatest animated shows to come out on Cartoon Network, okay? Yes, before you say anything, oh my God, you were a Cartoon Network kid? I grew up on Nickelodeon, all right? I grew up off of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and SpongeBob. And there's probably another person who's like, "Oh, you weren't a Disney Channel kid? Oh, come on, you missed out on Jesse." Listen, I watched every single show under the sun. Okay, from like 2010 to 2018, I was in there like swimwear. I was all up on it. Okay, and then oh my God, the sacred era of 2015 to 2018. No, 2014 and 2018. 2014 has some good shows too. All of it bangers. But this one especially holds a special place in my heart. This was 90, I'd say like 90% of my childhood, okay? And we're about to I'm about to just empty my guts about this show because it was a banger, okay? There was nothing quite like this. There's still nothing quite like this, okay? I mean, there have been, but this show was just one of a kind in the way it told stories, its comedy, the way it kind of it used this cartoony aspect to really amplify its jokes. And there's stuff for the teenagers, there's stuff for the kids, there's stuff for the adults, there's stuff for the senior citizens, there's stuff for your uncle who has dementia on his deathbed right now. There's stuff for everyone on here, okay? It's an amazing show, and you have to go watch it. So I'm gonna start with Gumball. All right, Gumball is the main character. Amazing World of Gumball. If you have, there's no way you have never seen this like anthropomorphic cat on your screen. All right, he is a sarcastic, kind of selfish, lazy asshole. Let's be honest here. He is. And anyone sees the show, you'll be like, oh yeah, he kind of is. But like in the most lovable way. Like he will like one moment he'll help you out just out of the kindness of his heart, but then he'll have some smug shit to say under his breath. Not even under his breath. He'll say it to your face. He'll come up with the most creative insult ever. Stuff you couldn't think of if you had 40 years to do so.
Could love.
Yeah, well, your mom is so nasty she bit a dog and gave it rabies.
That he'll then act like as if he did nothing wrong after sacrificing your whole bloodline just so he could get another bite of a joyful burger. Like he is just the most outrageous character, one of the most outrageous characters you'll ever see on television. Do some of the dumbest things and be like, "Yeah, it's a great idea." Like in one episode of Darwin, he has the option between jumping on a boat with three guys in a life jacket and a on fire arcade machine that is slowly sinking. Like one of the options is on a timer. One of the options is about to disappear under the water. And Gumball says, No, wait, let me cook. What if he gets bored? What you mean, what if he gets bored? My nigga, if he gets bored, he will drown. I don't understand. Like, he'll do some shit like that and act like, oh yeah, it's for sure the smartest option. Trust me, I know. Like, oh my gosh. You know what? Speaking of smart options, let's skip on right to Anais. All right, Anais is the certified smart child of the entire universe. Okay, she is just the person you go, oh, she's got something smart to say. She definitely has it, but she's like 5. She's just 5 years old. That's it. Like it's the most hilarious thing to watch as Goma will say something stupid and she's like, well, wouldn't that be quite innocuous of you to use such a interesting person? I don't know how to speak. It's fucking smart. My point is, she's just smart. All right, I know I'm floundering here, but really, I'm going off dome. And speaking of dome, Richard. That's right, seamless segue. I know. Listen, this this behemoth, this burrito bandit, this juice general, this plate punisher. Okay, you can call him whatever you like, but he is here for the food. This motherfucker will sit down on a baseball game and tell the hot dog guy, "That's not hot dogs. Yeah, you can stay right here for a moment and have him standing there the entire game. All right, this guy is so here for the food that the only way they could get him to work out was to goad him with food. I repeat, the only way they could get him to work out was by goading him with food. So any of you who are sitting on your couch right now watching this, get your ass up, because I see you. And I'm coming. Speaking of coming, another seamless segue. Nicole Watterson, honestly, runner up for my second favorite character. As you can tell, this isn't an order of who I think is the coolest or the funniest or my favorite. It's just off the dome. But Nicole, dude, genuinely, she's just funny to watch. She has some of the best references. Her the jokes with her are like spot on. She exemplifies what it's like to be an adult. I mean, I'm not an adult yet, but I can tell just from Nicole and the people around me, it's a 1-to-1 remake. Okay, like it's pretty close. And to watch as like they kind of make the jokes like, oh, being an adult isn't fun, but they also make the glass ceiling jokes that if you don't know what that means, it's basically like it prevents any the glass ceiling is long story short, TLDR, it just prevents anyone who's not like an old rich dude from reaching the top. And they make jokes about like, oh, women can't reach it either. Not, well, obviously they can't because they're not an old rich dude, but it's just my point is that they're able to draw attention to that type of stuff with Nicole and do it in like an entertaining, informative way that I find really funny and really endearing. You know what I mean? And last but certainly not least is Gumball's sidekick Darwin. I really, really love Darwin. Honestly, no, I'm not gonna say he's my favorite character. Gumball's my favorite character, but Darwin is goated. All right, Darwin has some of the funniest episodes. He's this fish is in a relationship with a ghost. Figure out how that works, if you will, and it is it's adorable. It's adorable. It's honestly, and it's just the most like he's he's pepped up. He's always optimistic. He's just fun to watch. It's awesome. I know this is just basically me like 8 minutes of me gushing about a show that is made for people like 6 years younger than me, but it was a good show. And the reason I'm saying this is because it's coming back. In the trailer, in its teaser, not the trailer, in the teaser, it literally shows the type of comedy it's known for. If you haven't seen the teaser, go give it a watch. It is honestly, it's just really good. And that'll be it for this video. It's just short, sweet, nothing too crazy about Miserable Gumball, a show that's coming back, and I felt like it was the right thing to do to make the video on. Another video coming next week, hopefully. I'm kind of getting a schedule down. Schedule's probably going to be weekly, on a weekly basis. Preferably like Saturday, start working on the videos. Sunday, get a release out, but anything earlier than that would be awesome. I'm still working out this whole thing, so mic quality might still be shit. But if you like the video, like, subscribe, comment about how I can make this more appeasable, and or say the video's shit. That really gets my engine revving. Anyway, peace.